At their own 24-yard line.
Done. 20.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day.
The first carry now for Jordan Howard. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
They scored Tokyo.
Kill, kill, kill.
3-5-7.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
Working from the gun. Wentz into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
At the 41-yard line.
Mike. 180.
Mike.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now it's Trubisky. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Lock in, lock in.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Rodney McLeod that time able to knock it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 41-yard line. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. They snap it at 1. Now it's Trubisky. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. He's at the 30. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, If they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Go. Hey, Lou. 180.
I can't.
Great 57.
Watch twist.
You draw Porter. Hey, other side, solid.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Kill.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal.
74.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Go.
Defense, no gap. 57's the Mike. 57's the Mike. Let him know.
Kill.
Let him know. 57's the Mike.
Hey, Alpha.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Slam.
Man 5-7.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score. And then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
53, Mike 53. Watch the screen. Pass. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Check 3.
Alert.
Show it up. Check your hot read. Out.
Davis. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Get ready. Get ready.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Check, check. Fresno.
Hey, ball. Alert.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. No.
After the penalty, it's Davis. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Get up. 180.
I got you, son. Check the backer. Watch twist.
Go, bro.
Check 49. That's the West.
Red, top.
Deuce. Check three. Pick the edge.
On second down, it's Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
18.
On first down, Davis. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Alert.
Here's Davis now. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Get up. 180.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here we go. 120.
Nice, sweetheart. Check.
First down, a run with Smallwood. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
57.
Check nickel.
Ram.
From the 41, Wentz. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
18.
Trubisky will throw. High throw, but he makes the catch. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Watch the ship. Move.
On third down, Trubisky. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Trubisky and the troops staying out there. They will go for it.
I'm coming after you.
Here we go on fourth down with Trubisky. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Go. 180.
I got one.
Wentz now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there. And in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Here's second and 10 now from the 29.
Rip right.
Sunday. Great 15. Go.
Wentz now throw. Jackson's got it over the middle. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. That catch good for 5. It's third down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. You're right. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Jim.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Here we go. 280. Hey, stack. Undercrunch.
On first and 10, here's Wentz. And this is going to be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got. What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
Red, up.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Alert.
Watch out, creeping.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now, so as you mentioned, trying to find something.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. A sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. For that one, good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Let's put him on the buses.
Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. Earlier we mentioned the Madden Classic Championship. We also want to remind you that registration is underway for the opportunity to represent your favorite NFL club in the Madden NFL Club Championship. 32 of the best Madden competitors in the world will face off in the Club Championship final live from the EA Broadcast Center in December. Register today for a chance to take home a piece of the largest prize pool in MCS history. Folks, over $700,000. Visit MaddenChampionship.com/compete by October 7th and receive a free Team Elite Fantasy Pack. So after the INT, here's Wentz. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Leonard Floyd came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Check 24. Check 24.
Run.
Throwing on second and long. Wentz. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal.
Check. Check, hot route. Hot. He's coming.
Red, up.
check 37, check 37.
Hey, alert.
Alert 3.
They'll try to run forward with Davis. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. In the backfield, standing alone here on 2nd and goal is Davis.
Check 52. Back. Kill.
Alert.
Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Check.
Again, it's Davis. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Lock in.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Alert.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And he's going to go down again. Zach Brown. And the Eagles defense able to hold. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So there's got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it because we don't know if we're going to get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities because they've been
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Leonard Floyd picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
82. Hey, orbit.
To try again after the sack. Wentz. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Check 13.
Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears. Allen Robinson there to make the grab. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Bears 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And that is going to do it. for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Watch the pass. Check.
Rip, rip.
25. Check 25. Check 25. Check 9. Check 9.
Here, sit.
To throw is Wentz. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Kevin Pierre-Louis leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Get him. Watch the safety creep.
Kill.
Check.
Rip on 7.
Check.
Lion.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Switch.
Two jet. Williams. 4 Tokyo. What's your son?
57 to Mike. 57.
What's your son?
Throwing now is Wentz. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And that'll make it 3rd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Watch the pass. 6 guys. Check.
Sunday. Ramp. Hey, kill.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Check 3. Showing it.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Khalil Mack coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Taken in at the 22. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now it's Trubisky. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. They run with Howard. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Tackle was made by Joel Iyiegbuniwe.
At the 38-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Empty.
They go with Howard again. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. 30. 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Howard, 62 yards. yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And on that long run, maybe the defense